Hello, Penn Trafford, and welcome to What's Up Warriors. I'm Josh.
I'm Maddie.
We have several news stories for you today, all involving events taking place in the school. So sit back and enjoy our first show of the year. In case you haven't noticed, many new teachers have been joined the Penn Trafford team this year. To meet the new staff, let's go to Maddie Gressman.
This year, our school is welcoming a copious amount of new teachers. From Spanish to tech to choir to chemistry, these fresh new faces have a plethora of new ideas to bring to their classes, namely the use of technology in the classroom.
I want to incorporate a couple of different apps that I'm using this year for the first time, and I'm really interested in using iMovie. We're going to be reading a book, and I want the students to make a film of it, so thinking of doing that.
I'm trying to use technology more with online like database to house all of our notes and all of our handouts and labs, and I also use Remind 101, which I know some teachers use, but I'm also going to use Vernier ProBoard, which is like a new technology that you use a lot in labs in order to model different data, so that'll be cool for kids to use. And
even our new principal, Mr. Aquilio, wants to use more technology in school.
I'm big in technology, so with the whole renovation project, trying to spruce this building up into more of a college atmosphere per se, with the media center and the use of technology, giving kids and teachers the ability to use more technology in the classrooms, make learning a little bit more fun, and maybe make the teacher's life a little bit more easier as well.
Our new chorus teacher, Mrs. Hamill, wants to help change the way her class is seen by students.
I'd like to see the line blurred a little bit between the different activities and things where we see kids who are crossing over into more of the fine arts as well.
The new tech teacher, Mr. Crompton, is just happy to have some new faces to work with.
The number one thing I was excited about is that there are two other tech teachers here at the high school. At my other school, there was only me in the whole district, so at least I have a chance to work with some other guys and get some good ideas from them.
There are a few new teachers that we missed here, like Dr. Santacola and Miss Sorowski. So if you see one of them, go say hi. I'm sure they'd like to feel welcomed. This is Maddie Gressman for What's Up Warriors. Back to you in the studio.
Welcome back. It's great to see new teachers testing creative methods in the classroom. Speaking of creativity, the Student Union and the Warrior Cash Stash have some fantastic ideas to raise money for juvenile diabetes research. With more information, here's Alyssa Waldron.
diabetes is a disease that has become more and more prominent in recent times. About 15,000 kids a year learn that they have juvenile diabetes, to which no cure has been found. Research is constantly being done, but of course, it can be expensive. The Student Union and the Warrior Cash Stash are teaming up to raise money to help find a cure. We talked to Nurse Blahovic and Mrs. Lochner to learn more about diabetes and how it affects those in our area.
Diabetes is a disease of the pancreas. When you have juvenile diabetes, what happens is your immune system actually attacks the pancreas, and it prohibits it from producing insulin. So you have no insulin, no way to get the glucose into your cells so that your glucose level in your blood raises to very dangerous levels.
Well, juvenile diabetes is a hidden disease. Students often, especially at the high school level, don't want to be recognized as the student with diabetes. They would rather be the football player or the girl who plays the flute in the band or the president of CAP. So a lot of the students' peers don't know that they actually are affected with diabetes.
It can affect how you study, how you pay attention, how you comprehend. So it can have a big effect in the classroom if it's not taken care of properly.
Well, sometimes in the middle of the class at school, I could feel low, and I would have to go up to the nurse and check. And sometimes, well, like all the time before lunch, I have to go to the nurse early.
To help raise money, the two groups are coming together to sponsor Penny Wars, a competition between grade levels.
They're having a challenge between each class level. Freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior will each have their own jar in the cafeteria, and you can put all your loose change in. The class that has the most change at the end of the week will get free cookies from the coffee shop.
If you bring your change or even some dollar bills to the Pennies War, that would be a huge help, because the research will definitely help students here at PT and students in the whole world.
Every dollar makes a difference. Form a walk team or join the walk team from Westmoreland. I'm sure they're happy to have more members.
We are going into our 8th walk for the JDRF Walk to Cure Diabetes. This will be our 8th walk, and our plan is to find a cure for her and everybody else living with diabetes.
Research for type 1 diabetes has progressed rapidly in recent years, but costs have also risen. Thousands of kids are affected by this disease every year, even in our area. Penny Wars begins on September 15th and ends on the 19th. Make sure you bring in your spare change to donate. Every little penny helps, and it very well could be used to identify a cure. This has been Alyssa Waldron for What's Up Warriors. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Alyssa. It's great to see a group who wants to raise money for such a significant cause. Another hard-working organization within the school is the band. Not many students notice how much effort they put into their shows. Let's go to Andrew Bartholomew with more on this year's band.
Penn Trafford Band is undeniably one of the high school's most involved and dedicated groups of students. Already, the 2014-2015 school year is looking out for them, with band camp, a parade at Kennywood, an excellent preview show, and playing at the Steeler game already under their belt. And that is just the beginning, as the band has a number of amazing things planned for this year, such as the hosting of PIMBA and the California trip. We spoke with Mr. Cornelius as well as some students about this year's show and what makes this year's band special.
They're all special, just for different reasons. I think each band has its own identity. Each band has its own personality, and this band has just worked so very, very hard throughout the summer that I'm not surprised or shocked in any way of how strongly they've come out.
Having the football games, the parades are always fun. The home show at the end of the year, it's just a lot of fun stuff coming up.
This year, we just have been working so hard to get our show together. We've been practicing a lot, so I feel like our show is really coming along.
It's great to get into a routine instead of just practicing, and that's why I think the band really enjoyed going to the Kiski game, going to the Steelers game, because it's always nice to actually perform and share what they've worked so hard to do.
We're definitely going to surprise a lot of people with our score, our sound, our talent.
The show is based on the words of the Star-Spangled Banner turning 200 years old on September 14th. When Francis Scott Key wrote them at Fort McHenry. And we've selected 3 specific events that have threatened the flag and what the flag stands for and who supports what the flag stands for.
I feel like one of the major aspects that helps this show to be different is the theme for this year is very patriotic. It's something that we all can relate to and something that we all understand and know, and so it helps us put more behind it.
I'm just really excited about this year. I think that it's going to be a really great show.
I really love this band. I really do. I think that just their energy to want to be great has never been more apparent to me.
Penn Trafford Band will be playing at all the school football games, as well as a number of events in the coming months. PIMBA will be held at Penn Trafford on Saturday, November 1st, and the California trip is planned for the end of that same month. This has been Andrew Bartholomew for What's Up Warriors. Back to you in the studio.
Maybe we're biased, but we have to admit that the Penn Trafford Band always puts on a great show.
That's all we have for now, but we'll be back next week with more news from within the school. I'm Josh.
I'm Maddie.
And thanks for watching, and have a great weekend, Penn Trafford.